Styx book 2.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to get the badge.
It's badges, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
You know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is...
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pests of butts.
Right.
But where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Bolo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranza will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not just anyone.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like, I'm effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you've kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Cause it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope.
You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I
Okay.
can't twerk. I'm just going to twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
I-
friends don't
is
twerk,
there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
Hey,
That's funny.
at least you don't
That's
hear the
hilarious.
sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars. And here we are. Hello, friends. It is lovely to see everyone on this fine Monday night. Everybody's had a great Monday, right? It was just the most perfect Monday they could ever Monday.
Sure. I mean,
kidding.
it's still a Monday. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. So.
I had a great Monday because a new episode of my podcast came out this morning.
Oh, all right. Here you go. Ill repute promo, which I did add. There we go.
it has a little shortcut. I don't know Twitch language.
It does. If you type !repute, it should work. Ha ha ha!
Hell yeah. So
Hey.
today we launched the first part of Calamity Jane.
There.
So pretty badass. You should check it out.
Look at okay. Everything's just nutty in the beginning. Everybody's subscribing. Thank you for the subscriptions. Senzan.
It's a party.
Party. And when is the next episode? Is this weekly? Oh,
On Mondays.
Every Monday. So check it out wherever you find podcasts and like us and leave us a nice review if you're on Apple. And yeah, it's awesome. Go to illreputepodcast.com. And if you go to elladarling.com and click certain links, you can find
I guess we're
my
doing intros.
OnlyFans. Yeah, we're doing intros. Hi, I'm Ella Darling. I'm nerdy and also naked on the internet.
Nerdy and naked.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
it.
All in a day's work.
Hey, who's your
And
character?
I'm Pepsi Maxton, satyr, bard, with a fucking bitchin' ass bow. Holy shit, y'all! I got a fucking amazing magical bow, and it's just, I've never known true love before. Some people talk about that when they have a child. Yeah, this bow though is pretty cool, and I don't have to potty train it.
Speaking of children, Clover B.
Hi everyone, I'm Clover B, and shockingly, that wasn't an age joke. I play Maudit. She is neither friendly and technically not from your neighborhood either, but she's here and she's selling things that shouldn't be for children. And yet, surprise, she has one? Maybe? Time shenanigans is weird. She should be in college. Elves? Question mark?
Elves? Question mark. And cats. All right.
I just
Suzanne.
look over and I see the tail.
Well, there's cats
Yes.
everywhere. There's one behind Ella. There's one in Jax's face.
Cat has taken his evil henchman spot behind me.
And the dog is in the background.
Yeah, the dog's in the background and my dog is in my lap.
It's a menagerie.
It really is. Jax,
Hey,
who are you and who are you playing?
Senzan. Not to be confused with Senzen in the chat that I'm staring at because I just subbed. So, who am I? But isn't that the key with the symbiotes involved? Who are we really? Who are you really? Are you the drop of water in the sea? Are you the sea? Are you the observer watching the sea? Who are you? I mean, ontologically and
Epistemologically, how do you know?
There's the yes, exact right. I mean, are we nihilists and we just don't believe any of it at all, and we have to question? I mean, Jesus. But yes,
I'm usually the sea that people are watching.
Really, married? Really? You're next.
The sea of sin. As there's a song called that. Because see, my mind is still apparently a jukebox forever. Anyway, I play Senzan, a sorceress. She's not
Excellent.
deep at all.
Myriad.
Hi, it's me, Myriad. I'm a bird. You can catch me here on twitch.tv/Myriad_X, usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, playing some games and doing some shenanigans. Don't call me Myriad_X though, Seth. That's my government name.
God damn it! I thought you were gonna forget.
I would never forget. Not for you. I play Hiccup. She's a Kenku wizard. She's here for a good time. Probably not a long time. But that's okay because in that time she will become a god.
Excellent. Where the hell's your thing? Okay, there we go. Hi, I'm DM Seth. I don't know. If you're here, you know who I am. I run this thing, kinda. And we play on D&D on Mondays and Wednesdays and Magic on Thursdays and Sundays. And tonight, however, I'm going to change the music. And
Music that we can't hear.
the music that you guys can't hear. And ask who does anyone want to tell me what we were doing last time?
New emo boy with the cannibal mask hired us to go steal/rescue his ship.
Yep.
From his crew who
I'm going to flip over the other scene just because I have
marooned him, mutinied him.
I have Captain Garangale up there.
But we
as a
weren't
plugin.
allowed to kill anybody, and we weren't allowed to break the boat. So
Do you remember why? Of course we remember why, yes.
Well, because he likes his boat. And then
There were also things on the boat that would probably have been bad had they been destroyed.
Alchemy fire.
And a sentient being, a certain sentient being.
Oh, I mean, like,
we
there's
didn't care about
always
that, though.
sentient beings.
We're not going to get
And then-
wishy-washy about it here.
And then he was like, there's a thing in the cargo hold that we disagreed on how it would be used to stop the war. And I was like, human trafficking. And then, fun fact, it was human trafficking.
No, it was Eladrin trafficking.
Hey,
tomato?
If it's my baby, it's only a quarter Eladrin.
Oh, and are you watching, as we dive into the scene, are you watching the Twitch?
Yeah, I'm always
Here's-
watching the Twitch, which is why my
here's what she
reactions
looks
are
like.
delayed. Oh no. Oh no!
So cute. It's so cute. She's so cute.
I only had to go back to 2011 on your Facebook timeline for that one.
Yeah, that's little baby freshman me.
That does give 2011 vibes, honestly.
Yeah, I got shanghaied into My Little Pony cosplay group.
Oh, I'm gonna clip that one. Shanghai into a My Little Pony cosplay group. I don't think I've ever heard that phrase before.
Well, I have.
All right. So, now that we have set the stage, I'm just going to throw you guys right in. Because where we ended was Garangale opening the door to the cabin, and this young Eladrin woman sort of sitting up from where she was lying down on one of the cots, and looks right at Muddy and says, "Mom? What are you doing here? Why are you associating with this riffraff?"
Oh man. Just no.
What?
Are we riffraff?
I mean, we're absolutely riffraff, but like.
She's waiting for an answer.
Are you aware of time spells? Are there time spells?
Are you asking?
Time spells.
Oh, are you two talking on conversation?
I'm 100% asking Hiccup.
Roll for that, DM.
Roll Arcana. It's just pretty low DC.
21.
Yeah, there are absolutely time spells.
Yeah. There's some time spells. Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah. Bobby be fucking.
Why are you here? We haven't seen you in decades.
Well, that would be because I'm a child. You know, following the semi-linear made-up path of time. Whoever the fuck you are, you have not been physically created yet. Therefore, I would like you to either explain or fuck off.
You see this look on her face like, oh, that's Mom. It's like, we haven't seen you since you abdicated the throne and went off into deep space.
What?
So I would like to once again reiterate, am child. Have not had birth.
Do they have articles where you are?
Articles?
Never mind.
How old are you? And what is your name?
She draws herself up to her full height and says, "I am Princess Ziali, heir to the throne of Xaryxis."
What the fuck?
How old are you?
I am 59.
59. Is 59 old enough to drink in Aladdin?
Barely. I mean, I say barely, but also I am 45. So,
Yeah, but like, when were you born? What year?
Yeah.
Wait, she's older than
She gives you a year in, in basically Xaryxian years. It literally means nothing to you.
I'd fucking damn it. Well, so like, how'd you get here, Muddy Jr.?
What is your plan for me? I'm not going to answer that question until you tell me what your intentions are.
Well, if you don't talk, I am going to launch you into the sun.
I would like to confirm, is she full Eladrin or half Eladrin?
She's half Eladrin. She's actually like, she is Eladrin-ish. Funny, she doesn't look Druish. Sorry, no. She is not full Eladrin.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out, like, I think I've got some kind of whiskey or something. I don't know if I still have risky whiskey. I think that might be a different campaign.
That's
But
a
in any
different
case,
campaign.
I am going to go and pass her something to drink because sounds like this is a lot, and it seems like there's an opportunity for a good cop here. So, I'm gonna try to make nice.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, damn it. I have that stupid. Oh, well, it's a 22.
Yeah, you did just fine. Just, I will deign to join you for a drink, of course.
All right. So, how did you get here?
Can we do this not on this decrepit vessel, please?
Oh, yeah.
And Garen Gale just steps to the side, salutes, and says, "Good luck."
Well,
wait, how did you get this?
Little bit of kidnapping, a little bit of smuggling, you know.
Yeah,
we're pirates.
Can I see the provenance? I would like to know, like, where it was created.
I am a person. She looks like I am a person. I would. Please do not refer to me as an it.
Debatable.
Yeah, where'd you get it?
Oh, she definitely is my mother. Garen Gale says, again, we found her being smuggled by a group of, what are they called? The Xaryxian clones.
So where's Bob?
Bob is on the Moist Pleasure barge.
Cool. Is she in any sort of, like, shackles?
No, they absolutely are literally giving her to you. They don't want to deal with her anymore. The pirates are like, take her. We don't want her anymore.
Like, what'd she do? Why
What's
are you guys like?
wrong with her?
Why? What's wrong with her, man?
Do you have any idea how many nautiloids are everywhere in space looking for her?
No.
Do you?
A lot. Yes.
Why?
The remains of my fleet kind of clue you in.
What'd you do?
She's going to tell you a story. Let's let her tell the story. And he sits down. And she stands up and starts explaining that, well, I am the rightful heir to the Xaryxian Empire. And we obviously want the same things, right? You want me to call off the attacks all around the galaxy, I'm assuming, yes?
I mean, that's an effect of what we want.
Well, my twin brother is, he has usurped my throne.
You had twins?
I really, truly don't think I did.
But, like,
I mean, there's she says, there's not a doubt in my mind. You are my mother. Down to the turn of phrase.
It's just that, like, if you were saying that someone was your dad and they didn't know about it, that would be a super reasonable, experience to navigate. But
that's a good point.
Like when it's your mom, like she was kind of there, and she wasn't there, is what she's saying. So someone else must have been there, and you guys were probably super young at the time. Like you probably don't remember it that well.
I can't imagine Maudie would actually give birth to something. I feel like she would grow it.
Yeah, I think
in like
so too.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Did you spring from her hat like Zeus? Like Zeus's forehead?
Are you a clone? Are you a future clone?
Who's your father?
I can't imagine. My father is the emperor, and he...
Remember childbirth.
I feel like it's
especially if you did
like
a twofer like that.
Especially if it happened, 2 years prior to your own birth.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know that you would remember. Like that one, I think is maybe.
Like I feel.
The rest of you would.
I feel like somehow if you gave birth to your own children before you yourself were born, somehow that would be.
Are you sure you didn't put a portable hole inside another portable hole?
That's.
I mean,
that had the conversation with her.
I would believe I did.
I think this is like a Sailor Moon thing. you think maybe you were reincarnated, Muddy?
I mean,
you know Sailor Moon, right?
Yes. It's like that is also more plausible.
Seems like Dawn from Buffy. Like she just appeared in season 6 and said, "Mom,
I've been here this whole
time." Yeah. My sister calls me Dawn.
Aw.
Just Buffy.
She's ready to share a drink with Pepsi at this point. She's like, this is hurting my head.
Oh, we're passing it. I'm passing it.
Can I have one of your small bones?
Mom, you taught me to never, ever do that.
No what? No bones?
Give pieces of my flesh to spellcasters.
Yeah, but it's your mom.
You are her flesh and blood.
It's my
so
mom.
Is it really that big of a jump?
Mom, you weren't exactly known for your charity.
Who says I'm doing it to be charitable?
Exactly.
I would like to carbon date you, and it's easier to pull a tooth and cut off a pinky.
Are you trying to intimidate, or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying it.
All right. I gotta roll. Telepathic links with you, whatever. I'm not letting you.
Her existence in time.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Maudit.
Oh, I rolled very poorly. That's a 5.
Okay.
Older than us, child. Do you happen to have any plants on your person that you've had on you for a while? Like, I don't know, small succulent or anything like that. Look, I'm trying to find solutions here, okay?
She looks at you like you're crazy and says, "No, we're in space. I don't carry succulents with me in space. Particularly not when I'm..." And she looks over at Garen and go, "Kidnapped."
That is such a strong word.
What else would you call it when you are forcibly taken from one vessel and detained on another and dragged millions of light years across space?
I mean, if you're a princess, I would consider that an occupational hazard.
Yeah, you are my mother. My question for you is, where have you been? And why this ruse?
I would very much like to reiterate the fact I was at school. I'm not even 50.
Our college got blown up, and now we're here. Space.
Interesting.
Life really comes at you fast.
Truly. What do you intend to do with me?
I want Bob.
Oh, Bob! Where is he?
He's on the Moist Pleasure Barge. You can go get Bob.
I want to go talk to Bob. I don't want Bob to know she's here. I want to talk to Bob first about the political environment and ruling class structure of the Xaryxian Empire and compare that to what she says.
Sure, you just tell me what you want to do.
I want to ask Bob about the political class structure.
All right, you make your way back. You make your way back onto the Moist Pleasure Barge. Is anyone else coming with you?
Yeah.
Are you taking Xiali with you?
I mean, did we have a choice?
I mean, you could just say no thanks, but no thanks, Garen Gale, and leave her on the ship.
Can we put like a bag over her head so like Bob doesn't recognize her?
I could cast a little guy that I've been wanting to. I think it's polymorph. Yeah, I can cast polymorph, and it will transform her into whatever we want, pretty much, as long as she doesn't make a wisdom saving throw.
She doesn't seem that smart, so...
Hey, would you be
we just
willing
tell
to let us disguise you as something else so that you don't get killed just as you were rescued?
Why would that happen? What's going to happen to me?
Well, if somebody recognizes you, they might try to kill you, and I would like to prevent that from happening, you see. So...
Oh, I can do that myself. Do you mind? She raised her hands as if to cast a spell.
What are you gonna cast? Yes, we mind. We mind you
Just a
casting
minor
spells.
illusion spell?
What do you call it?
Honestly, I would I would kind of prefer it if you were less of a person at the moment and more of a rock.
What about I could
Hey, you want to get
transform
my
her
bag
into a
of
small
holding? How long
creature?
can you hold your breath?
No, I'm not getting in your bag of holding.
You can join my lovely friend Topola on my hat.
Pick an animal that you think she would be good as.
She would
Small,
like to be
portable,
a
quiet.
unicorn.
Would she like to be a pest?
It's basically your older sister right here.
She looks at you and goes, You still have Erica?
Erica is forever.
Erica, like number 5 or 6.
I really don't want to be a bug, no.
Okay.
Look, how about I just be one of them? And she points to one of the vampirates.
Just put a bag on your head.
Muddy, you call it. I'll cast it.
You know what? New plan. Why don't you just take a nap? Take a nap.
What does that mean?
That would mean, if I cannot find a way to magically put her to sleep, I am going to bonk her on the head real hard.
I mean, she is Eladrin, so she has the same elven resistances that you do.
I only have a resistance to being charmed. I have no resistance.
You guys,
to
you don't have
bonk
the sleep thing either? Eladrin don't have the sleep? No? Okay.
They do, but I am a half Eladrin, and so
then she doesn't have it either.
Got a feat instead of.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I don't know why this has to be confrontational. I'm happy to disguise myself as whatever you wish.
And I wished for a rock.
I can't do a rocket. It has to be a creature.
Okay. A sheep is fine.
A sheep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will cast the spell on myself, please. I do not want other people casting spells at me.
Party pooper.
I already clicked cast.
You can take it off. I mean, do you really plan to cast it?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Once again,
all right, she wastes a spell slot and casts
captain.
counterspell.
I counterspell her counterspell.
All right, knock it off your sheet, madame.
It's a wisdom save.
All right. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hold on. There we go. Wisdom saving throw.
She better fail this wisdom saving.
Seriously.
19.
I do believe I still had my frankincense going.
Silvery barbs, sir, yeah!
Silvery barbs, yeah. I'm a silvery barb, sir.
Hold on. No, you can't silvery barbs if you cast the spell. If you cast the spell that got countered, and
it's a reaction.
It's a reaction to her.
To
you already took the action. All right, sure. All right.
Yeah, you magically distract the
She
triggering
will
creature and
do
turn
it
its
again.
momentary encouragement. So reroll it and use the
saving
lower
throw.
one.
Yep. 18.
Damn it.
God
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
Well,
I mean Aurora's sheet. She doesn't have any pluses, so.
impressive, ma'am. You certainly are your mother's daughter.
Look,
You are a dirty wizard.
I don't know why we have to be like this. I'm happy to come with you. I just don't want to be turned into a rock or a sheep.
I was gonna be a sheep. Sheeps are
Sheeps are awesome.
She casts a spell. Are you gonna? Is anybody gonna do anything?
No.
She's just frustrated, and she is now. She looks just like Garangale.
It's probably a little awkward for Aurora, so that's pretty rude of you.
That's very awkward for me.
She says, "I'm not recognizable now, right? As anything other than one of these pirates."
Come on, Gale, let's go.
They both look at you. Oh, you met her.
The other one.
Yeah, this is not a problem at all.
And Aurora is going to hang out on the on Garangale's ship for a little bit while you guys go on over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She's just gonna hang out. She's not doing anything else.
Just holding it down, keeping an eye on things.
Yep.
Sure she is.
I need one of you to give me a percentage die check
Oh, no.
for Aurora. I'm not going to make this roll.
Oh, yeah.
It's just somebody roll it.
That's a... She's not... Yeah!
Got it. 17.
Perfect.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh.
You make the, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump back across. There's only about 5 feet separating the ships. They're still right there, floating in space. The air bubbles have merged. And you're back on the deck of the Moist Pleasure barge.
Garangale, you can go sit in the hold and eat some corn. I need to check on some things.
But not too much of the corn. It's my food. Leave me some.
She starts walking towards the stairs and goes on down to the lower deck.
Bab?
I love that none of you escorted her down there.
What's she gonna do? We have the thing that makes the ship go vroom.
I know. I absolutely know. But Bob isn't replying.
I'm gonna send what the fuck's my frog's name? I'm gonna send my frog
Herbert.
after her.
Okay,
Herbert. I'm gonna
Herbert
send
goes
Herbert.
hippity hopping after her. And
Yeah.
what can you glean through Herbert?
I can, if I kind of give up my ability to see and hear through my body, I can see and hear through his body.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I'm just
All right,
gonna go in. I'm gonna go on my nest and do that.
All right, so Hiccup just sort of collapses insensate on her nest, and Hiccup, what you see is Xiali enters the galley where Bob is cooking, and Bob's
You
head
said
tilts.
he was on the deck, not in
Okay. Well,
the galley.
no, because you said you were calling for him. Remember?
No, when we were planning to go on the ship, you said he was on the deck.
Okay, then
We would
this
not have
happened.
had to disguise her if he was not on the deck.
Then, okay. All right. Then what you see
Shenanigans
is
cannot ensue.
then what you see is her making food in the galley.
What's she making?
Just whatever she can. Just literally like regular food. She is not. You are a wizard. You are pretty clear about what is food and what is potion shit. She is not trying to poison you or make potions or anything. She's literally making food.
Okay, I'm just gonna have Herbert watch her. Some more.
Okay. All right. You are still lying incense. So the other three. What are the other three of you doing?
I am searching for Bob somewhere on the deck and
All right,
forecastle
Bob was
areas.
actually taking an interest in your corn garden that you decided to grow on the forecastle there.
It's good to generate hobbies when you are escaping a cold environment.
There you go. And Bob's just kind of hanging out, and he is tilling what little soil there is and just sort of watching the little shoots as they come up and doing the gardening. He's, what's up? Everything okay? Why is the pirate downstairs alone?
That's a very good question that we definitely should remedy and shouldn't have allowed.
I'm gonna go and just bring my little flask and try to make amends.
To where? To Ziali?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Sinzan?
I'm gonna hoe potatoes. And vibe with Bob.
All right, you and Bob are on the forecastle dealing with the corn garden that who was it? It was Pepsi planted it, right?
For context, we were trying to buy little succulents that Pepsi could leave as like sentries, and then circle back around to speak with plants to gather information. But they wanted to charge us like 10 gold a plant, right?
Because it's space.
Because it's space. And they were like, but we do have like bag of like
birdseed.
No, because we were looking for birdseed.
Yeah, we just got corn.
And it was just kind of icky.
It's mostly corn.
Birdseed. And he was like, I can make you some fresh birdseed. It's not available. It's not good enough for Hiccup to eat. But we do have corn. I was like, is your corn dehydrated or is it fresh? And it's dehydrated, so we can both plant and feed it to Hiccup.
There you go.
It's a dual-use corn.
So
now we have a little crop of corn on our boat.
The Moist Pleasure Barge is growing corn. And that's a phrase I will never utter again in my life.
I have doubts. I think you're going to end up muttering that sentence quite often.
Oh, God help me. All right, sure. So what's up?
I just wanted to check in on you. You know, we don't chat. We don't hang out. You vibe more with like Sinzan. You do your whole like silent broody thing. Love it. Wanted to see how you are, how you're doing, how you're adapting.
I'm okay. Yeah. I'm glad we haven't come across any other nautiloids. I really don't want to fight any of my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I can see that. That would be a little weird. Talk to me about your family. Is everybody considered a brother or sister? Like,
well, I mean, in the military, I don't really know much about civilian life. They don't really let us do anything other than serve in the military.
Are there civilians? Sorry, we don't really get educated on like your culture.
So it's very segregated. I mean, only the Eladrin are people who look like you are allowed to rule.
Interesting. See, we would have never guessed that. I did not know there were that many existing outside of the Feywild.
Well, I've only seen starts counting on one hand. Like I've only seen 4 of you. And they're generally the generals. They work with the flayers and the those jellyfish people. I don't even know what they're called.
Flayers?
Oh yeah, those are generally the ones that pilot the nautiloids.
Interesting. See, There's so much more diversity in your culture than I would have expected.
Well, thank you, I think.
I mean, we only ever met the mage hunters.
Oh, yeah, those are awful. We hate transporting those. They generally eat one of us. Every trip, somebody gets eaten.
So I, me being just a silly kid, I was thinking your whole culture was just those guys.
No. I mean, there's a lot of rumors floating around about them. That they weren't. They're just not natural. That they were created by a wizard. We don't really know. They don't talk. They're just angry all the time.
Yeah, they're not fun. Is it allowed? The Eladrins, are the ones allowed to rule?
I don't know. They just are. No one ever really talks about it.
Do you guys have a king?
Oh, we have an emperor. Well, we had an emperor. He died a few months ago. Well, actually, almost a year ago now.
What was did he have a name? Was it the same guy who made the empire?
I mean, it was. Yeah, and the name again. It's an X, so it is Zavon, Emperor Zavon, and I mean I've never seen him even. We're literally the shock troops. We just go where we're told and do what we're told to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I understand that when the emperor died, he left the throne to his son.
Okay. Did he have any other family, or is it just the emperor and his son? Kind of like the.
Oh well, there was a daughter that was that committed treason and was supposed to be executed, but she got away.
She committed treason? I didn't. What? How?
I don't know. That's what they told us.
Oh no, I'm just what? How? You guys.
That's so crazy.
That's so crazy. It blows my mind. What? All
right, tell you what. I'm gonna flip over to Pepsi and Princess Yali in the galley for a moment.
Yeah, I got almost everything. The only other thing I needed
is anything else you want to do, and then we'll flip over.
All I wanted to know was there an empress?
The answer to that question is there was once a long time ago, and she abdicated and left and abandoned the empire and her children.
How long ago was a long time ago?
He doesn't know. They weren't taught history. It's oral history to him. All right, flip over to Pepsi, and then we will take our break. So, yeah. Pepsi and Princess Ziali in the galley, bonding over drinks.
Wale.
So Ziali in the galley. She's tipsy a little bit, or at least she's pretending to be. What
Give me a perception check first off.
Let's see. It's a 10.
Okay. As far as you know, Ziali is drinking.
Yeah. Ziali, what do you think is going on here? With your mom? Tell me your read of the situation. Do you think that she's lying to you about not thinking she's your... what do you think is going on here?
My mother has always been, for lack of a better word, cold and brutal. So, this is either some sort of ploy to take the throne for herself, even though she abdicated decades ago, or she's telling the truth, which is not outside the realm of possibility.
Can you tell that she is younger than you? Like, when you look at her, can you tell that she's younger than you and therefore decades ago was, like, barely, like,
I mean,
a
she
child?
looks to be about the same age as I am.
Yeah, well, that's Hollywood for you, isn't it? Okay, so if I assure you that you don't exist yet in her life so far, what would you say to that? Like, how do I get you on the same page here? Because this feels like you're a couple feet behind us, and it seems like you're way smarter than that.
I would say that time magic exists, and that Mother and Mother's workshop are a place where I would expect to find time magic.
Okay. So, in conclusion,
It is certainly a possibility that this woman is my mother.
okay. Yeah, you're not. Okay. But why
I'm
don't you have another
literally just
drink?
parroting back to you. What
No,
these words,
like,
I love it.
she's not your fucking mom. Like, she's not your mother. Yeah, like, by definition, she is not a mother. So, the
Yep.
person that you know to be your mother simply doesn't exist yet. I mean, kind
Hasn't
of exists,
become
but,
yet.
like, yeah, yeah.
She looks at
exactly.
it and she says, it's quite likely that this person will become my mother. Or
Well, I mean, at this
is-
point, I don't know how time magic works here, but, like, every weird annoyance that you throw her way is probably going to make her think twice about hooking up with Zavon. Like, she does not.
by all accounts, that was not a marriage of love. I believe she made it very clear to us as children that it was a political expediency.
Okay. Well, what do you need from us? What are you looking for? What do you want from this situation?
I will restore order to the Xaryxian Empire, stop the attacks throughout the universe, and you will help me retake the throne.
Mm-hmm. So what do you need from the person that you think is your mom? Like, in this situation...
I need to... First thing I need is an army.
Okay, so if we just, like, swapped Maudit out with somebody else, would that change your plans at all?
I don't know what you mean.
Could you just stop weirding her out with the mom stuff, and just, like, we can
Oh, I
help you with
see.
your mission, and just, like, stop making it fucking weird for everyone?
Of course. Of course.
Okay, just treat her like another crew member, and
Of course.
like, stop using the M word. It's weird. No woman wants to be called a MILF. It's not a compliment.
On that note, we're going to take our little bio break. All right. We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. I love it. Hold tight, and
Balls.
we will see you shortly.
Balls.
Balls. And one of them, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. That was. Is that Proverbs or like? Do you want to cite?
That's
I think it
Pogo
was the
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so I yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally, like, pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Just sense I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
All right, we are back.
Little chap.
Where do we live off with? It's hard to be. Don't call anyone a MILF, and it's hard to be a babysitter.
Oh yeah, Pepsi's about to pop out for smokes for a couple years with this one,
and never come back like apparently her mom did.
I mean, we don't even know if her mom came at this point.
Oh.
I have a feeling we might introduce some sort of paradox where this girl just like fades into nothingness through this sheer annoyance of her own existence.
So as long as I've got you, here's how you could get on her good side.
Okay.
Other
She has
than
one?
stop. Well, that's maybe not that. Maybe not that one that you just did is not the right way to her heart, but. You know your mom, she likes money, she likes business, she's an entrepreneur. Throw a business idea at her. Give her a way to have a side hustle on this little journey. Meet her where she's at.
I see. So basically, bribe her.
Yeah, do you not know her? I thought you were her daughter.
I got it. What is in it for you? Why do you care?
I've got shit to do.
No, she looks at you and she reaches out and she says, "May I?"
I don't know. Yeah.
She says a word in a language you don't understand, and you have a symbiote, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the symbiote sort of reaches up and curls around her hand, and she says the word again, and the symbiote kind of slips back into your shadow. I see. You wish to stop the use of these creatures as energy for our ships, yes?
Yeah. That sounds
I
right.
will happily put an end to that. I don't support that regardless. That's a terrible waste of life.
Agreed. Look, all I'm saying is like bring a hustle to the table and you'll make friends.
Okay. I will remember those words of advice.
All right, shots. More shots. Let's just keep drinking.
She's actually going to have a shot at this point instead of faking drinking with you.
Yeah. Please don't waste my booze. Such a child.
And by the way, she is still in Garangel's guise.
Cool.
I assume you will tell me when to drop this disguise.
You know, it might be good to keep it up for a little while.
Oh, I see.
I don't know who's looking for you, and I don't know.
Oh, well, my brother certainly is.
Well,
and most of the rest of the Empire.
Good enough reason to keep it up then, huh?
I see. She sighs and goes back to picking at whatever it is she made and doing shots with you.
Yeah, well, you know, we had to wear uniforms at school, so, like, it's really, like, you at least get to be a hot vampire dude, so I really think you have it pretty easy, and kids these days just don't know how lucky they have it.
Okay. Let us flip back to, well, let's start with Hiccup, who is insensate in her nest while Herbert, her familiar, was watching that conversation.
Oh, yeah, she was spying. She was watching.
All right, so Hiccup knows
ribbit.
everything that happened in that conversation. Got it. Are you going back to your body? Or are you going to hang out there and frog while they drink more?
I'll come back to my body.
Okay. You are back in your little bird body.
I'm gonna go find some food. So I'm gonna go to the corn.
You're going to go to the corn. All right. All right, Bob and Senzanne are just kind of hanging out, dealing with the corn, hoeing the corn.
Hell yeah!
How's the hoeing going? I get it. I rhymed.
Ho ho ho. Yo yo yo.
Oh my God. Well, you are on a ship, right? Ho ho ho, yo yo yo.
That's poetry.
Ho ho ho. It could be piratey. Could be holiday.
Could be sex work. You know.
We are seasonal.
Yeah, you know. Again, what are we? I mean, are we a holiday? Are we a party? Are we a vampire? Are we a pirate? Are we a symbiote? Are we so many things we could be?
I believe
Bob
in you.
just looks at you and says, "Have you been into Muddy's stash?"
No, man. I'm just trying to go with the flow more.
You really should. Her stash is really good.
Oh, don't say that out loud. She'll get mad.
She gets mad about everything.
Yeah, but like she gets really mad when you like that's her money you're messing with. You never mess with Maudit's money.
Got it. All right, what is Maudit doing now?
Maudit was still there.
Yeah, he's really high. He just is like, oh shit.
And I'm laughing because Senzanne might not remember because she was otherwise occupied last session, but the soil underneath the corn was providing the growing environment for some of my products, so there might actually be some psychoactive substances in in the
Hoenn.
in the Hoenn, in the fertilizer.
Aha.
So snaps to Senzan.
Maybe that's why I'm so chilled.
Oh Lord! All right, do you guys want to talk about anything before I go to Pepsi and Hiccup and Ziali?
Well, we got 3 people here, and then we've got higher than a kite Bob, who's just in the zone with the physical labor, so I'm not worried about him. We can try and figure out what our plan is, like.
Yeah, and I mean, Theris is still hanging out back on the Rock of Brawl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have Theris.
Like regardless of the provenance of the teenager, what do we do with a hostage of actual political import?
Are you asking Senzan right now?
I'm positing this quandary to the group. It can be my brain isn't working right now. Rhetorical question.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Well, my answer to you is
figures out.
Bob would like to know who the hostage is.
Bob is stoned out his mind. It's you, Bob. It's you. It's always been you.
I'm a hostage?
Well, I mean...
He's more surprised that he's a hostage than that we are officially considering him politically
important.
Like, I can't imagine why I'm important. I'm literally just...
Because you're Bob.
Aw, thanks, little bird lady.
Bob.
Yeah, I've grown fond of you, Bob. At first I wanted to toss you overboard, but I'm glad we didn't do that.
I'm glad you didn't do that as well. And maybe someday I will found a religion in your honor.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Bob, that's so kind of you.
What a swag. We love Bob.
Bob leans over to Senzan and says, So, you use that word every now and again. What's religion mean?
Well, it's subscribing to a set of beliefs that guide your actions.
I believe in you, Hiccup.
Oh yeah, with the power of Bob, I can do anything. I have the power of Bob and Maudit on my side.
He's self-satisfied and goes back to hoeing the corn. I'm gonna say you're all gathered on the deck now, so we could all be in the same room and have this conversation.
Yeah.
Where do you want Ziali to be?
Where is the least problematic room on this ship? That's why I said the bathroom.
I present to you that perhaps she might be annoyed with being locked in a bathroom.
I mean, she's a teenager. She's always annoyed.
Technically, it would be like our rooms because those are like the most private.
I thought we were all in one giant
No,
room.
that was just that's the. We just all assumed that. Like, if you want to have separate rooms below deck, there are, and then there's the bottom deck where all the cargo is.
We shared a room at Strix-Haven, so I thought that we could all share a room here on the ship. Just familiarity, being near each other.
Okay, that's fine, and that is as you see fit. But I will say that there's 3 or 4 cabins because the ship was designed that way. So whether you guys are together in the hold or in one of those rooms, you could certainly put Ziali in one of the cabins, just like she was on the other ship.
Okay.
So
yes.
I'm going to assume you did that, and now you can have your conversation about what the hell to do with her.
Yes.
So we have this person in our midst. Are we gonna like ransom her or what?
I mean, do we want the thing that she's saying she's gonna do? Because it sounds like that's a pretty cool thing if we can help Harold that.
I don't trust her if everybody in her society, everybody, does thing X, including her father and her brother, and she says she hates her mother. And her mother was terrible and mean and blah, 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 blah. And then ran away forever ago, right? Why would she suddenly be the only one who comes in doing thing Y that would be the only thing that could possibly have come from her mother? Unless she thinks that's what we want to hear.
True.
How much do you think we could get if we ransom her?
Depends on who we sell it to.
Oh, who's buying, do you think?
Everybody's buying.
Okay, but no fucking creeps. I don't want her. I mean,
Oh, no, of course not.
Okay, just want to make that clear. Just anybody fucking screen capturing this shit.
We're gonna sell the princess, but just not to a creep.
You know.
Because, like, obviously the original people will probably want her back. And then, like,
standards.
People who want to use her as, like, a bargaining chip, or we kill her, right?
Okay,
want her back. And then
I got
people
an idea.
who want to, like, rescue her back to do her thing will want her back.
What if we tomorrow I can prepare detect thoughts. What if like we kind of be like, listen, you gotta submit for us to do a little mind probe into you, and then if we find what you're saying to be true, then we'll help you out.
Yes.
She got to meet us halfway here. She got, if she wants our help, she's got to, she got to prove herself.
Yeah.
And that means I'm going in there. I'm going in that mind.
Yeah. And she has to give us a concrete execution plan.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like I don't know. I feel like society's like princesses, right? Like, I'm sure there's like people who would like sympathize with her, and if we garnered enough people in their society to, back her, we could get like a revolution starting. I'm really into this revolution thing. I want it to work so badly, for someone somewhere.
Yes, but she has to provide at least one person who isn't a fucking janitor.
Are you talking about Bob?
No. And Bob does not count as provided by her.
Right.
Bob is one for our numbers. Because she cannot
like
rely.
A general something, right? She gotta get a general.
Yeah, exactly. It's a piss poor plan. If you're like, yeah, just because of like who the fuck I am, I can just roll into the castle and be like, yeah, I'm in charge now, and I decide I'm burning everything down. Yeah, like, fuck you guys. Fuck tradition.
She should have been making allies. If you are truly her mother, she knows to make allies with people, and if she wasn't doing that this entire time, as a princess, then that's like that's not good.
Look, I can tell you, I only had a few drinks with her, and she does not seem like someone who's easy to ally with. She seems a little dense, very, very like insistent on one narrative that like she's just. I mean, I could see why she wasn't anybody's political favorite.
Wonder what the brother's like.
I swear to God, if they're related to the fucking family on this rock.
What if they are? Well, then if we can get her to like fucking take care of the bullshit going on the rock with the class divide here, that'd be great too.
I mean, yes, that would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Well, mind probing tomorrow. Big day.
Yeah. Mind probing tomorrow. It's weird that she's dressed up like that guy. Especially since he's also a wanted man.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a problem, huh?
Yeah.
We just, like, we can have her, like, make herself something else, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan. So that's the plan if she is telling the truth.
She's
what if
not
she's
telling
what
the
if she's
truth.
an evil little shit?
Like, I mean,
like her
mom. Let me just.
I am not evil.
I just drop a fireball on her. I don't know. Right? That's like one less of those fuckers we have to deal with then.
That's really true. Also, her story doesn't match up with what Bob said.
What did Bob say?
Bob said that she...
Bob said that she committed treason.
That she committed treason and was going to be executed, but escaped. And she said she was kidnapped.
What if, like, conveniently, she was kidnapped when she was supposed to be executed and saved by someone? So really, she wasn't actually kidnapped, she was saved, but she's just an idiot and doesn't know that. We really gotta get down to who kidnapped her, honestly. What was their angle?
I mean, we're still here. They're 5 feet away on the other ship.
That motherfucker's not gonna tell us anything. Alright, let's go ask him, I guess.
Oh, we got Topola. We got Topola in the hat.
Does anybody have Zone of Truth or anything like that?
I probably don't.
Muddy, Topola is not in the bone right now. She's not in the skull.
Well, yeah, we definitely have to get further away. I figured that much.
I don't think I do. I don't. All of these spells I have, and I don't have that one.
I think that's a cleric spell, isn't it?
Do we have any clerics?
One of the crew, but he's back on the rock right now.
Yeah, one of the boys that we always forget exists. We can Zone of Truth him.
Can we? Because I mean, if we can Zone of Truth her, then we can at least figure out which story is the right one.
Okay. Go back to Rock of Brawl.
Yeah,
Bind
that
rope.
was. Yeah.
Is that the plan? Are we going
Maybe
back to the Rock of
throw her
Brawl?
into.
We're
Yeah,
definitely
maybe throw her
going
into
back
a chasm.
of the Rock of Brawl.
All right. You communicate this to the other ship, and maybe about 15 or 20 minutes later, Aurora comes back. Thank you for that roll earlier, Ella. Everyone give me a perception check.
I was going to say, we are owed half the extra money.
18.
15.
19.
Senzan, what'd you get?
9.
All right. Pepsi, you and Maudie look at each other, and something different about Aurora.
What does that mean?
You a real vampire now?
I don't. What do you mean?
I mean, like, not a real vampire, but you like a...
She just smiles to herself and says, everything's okay. We're good.
Can you get knocked up? I've got babies on the brain now. Can you get knocked up?
I have no idea. Probably.
Insight check.
Could you be?
Nature check.
Nature check.
All right, hold on. You're doing an insight check?
I did nature, and I was
not
a
about
9.
the knocked up thing. Not about the knocked up thing. Just
Okay.
her saying everything's all right.
What'd you get?
I got 11 insight. I need shit.
I got a 17.
She's lying to you, but not about everything being okay. She
Hey, what are you
thinks
lying about, Aurora?
I think her vampiry bits are different.
I'm gonna like crawl up on her, like scale her like a tree, and like get my face into her face. What are you lying about, Aurora?
I'm just gonna keep sniffing her and see if she smells
roommates.
different, but magically. Can I count that as an Arcana check?
I'm picturing this in my mind's eye, and I'm laughing my ass off. Thank you for that.
I'm gonna pick her pockets just because I haven't done that, and I have a plus 10 sleight of hand.
Remember, she is the one who taught you how to pick pockets.
Yeah, but she's Twitter
Okay.
faded, so
But she's
I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right, what'd you get?
28.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about it because, like, literally everybody's just gathered around her going, huh, huh, huh. So,
Aurora.
And I got a 23 smell Arcana check.
23 smell Arcana. So, what both Hiccup and Maudit discover is that Dampiers breathe very, very slowly. Aurora appears to not be breathing at all anymore.
Aurora!
Punch her in the solar plexus.
I'm gonna peck her in the forehead.
She's like, ow, stop that.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Just a
What'd
thing.
you do?
I would like to smell her breath as she speaks.
Smells like blood.
Aurora! Your mother's
It's
gonna
okay.
be so disappointed with you.
Everything's
For
fine.
shame.
Everything's fine.
For shame.
What did he say? What did he promise? Men lie all the time, Aurora. They lie like dogs.
It's not about our relationship. It was a choice I made, and
You're gonna get hepatitis from a pirate.
she laughs at that, and she just chuckles and says, "It was my choice, and I'm happy with the choice I made."
So what does that mean exactly? Like,
it means
Are you gonna start like trying to jump on my little supple bird body?
I have never once fed on any of you, and I don't see why that would change now.
I don't know. You guys probably got different urges.
Well, when
I
you
am
go from
very
being
supple.
vegan to being a carnivore, sometimes the cravings change.
I've been able to control the cravings to raid your psyches, so I'm sure I will be able to control the cravings to raid your jugulars.
All right. Well,
Okay,
if you feel like you can't do that, then you let us know and we'll toss you overboard.
you're
Okay.
lying. You're lying to us. When have you ever craved to infiltrate our psyches? When have you ever wished that upon yourself?
Do you remember the first day we met and the silver necklace I gave you?
I know. I'm just saying, I don't think you're tempted by any of us. I know what goes on in my brain, and I don't think you're trying to crack in here. I don't think you have to resist too much, is what I'm saying. But my blood is pretty sweet. I've been told.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
but
very
your
supple
trauma
bodies.
is just as sweet too. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Sorry.
You're a cunt, and that's why I love you.
She laughs and she says, "Really, it'll be okay. I promise."
I'm gonna give her another peck for good measure. All right. Well, it better. I'll be very upset with you if not, and I don't want to have to throw you overboard.
In 20 or 30 years, when you're out of your, fresh out of high school, finally left my parents' house vibe, I hope you're still okay with this. Not everybody enjoys the life-changing final decisions they make when they're in college.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, you're giving off a lot of mom vibes right now.
I'm just saying, if you want something, maybe think about it for more than 5 minutes after meeting a guy.
Shit's
Pretty
not
hot,
wrong.
though. Got a hand on his shoulder. That's cool.
Well, it's
He's got a
his
hand
name.
on his shoulder and has to wear a muzzle in public because even ancient as fuck over there can't control his cravings.
He didn't live with it since birth like I did.
Oh, you guys got like really into like the deep backstory, huh? Anything juicy to tell us? Girl talk.
She just smiles and blushes.
I don't think she gets what girl talk is, guys.
No.
We have been kind of falling down on that. So, Aurora, how's the D?
Oh, it's great.
Clearly.
I hear that. I love that for you.
I mean, Topola likes it too. We should probably figure that out too.
That sounds like it's between you guys. That seems like it's not an us conversation.
That sounds like I very much don't want her skull on my hat anymore.
Oh, is this like she wants to stay with Gary and Gale kind of thing? Is that what you're hinting at?
Well, I mean, yes, but I've agreed to help them find a body for her. So.
Oh, he really can't do it with the ghost, huh?
Well, I can't. I'm not going to be here all the time, so.
Oh, she was possessing you?
I prefer to think of it as sharing.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, well. Girl talk.
So Aurora's new quest now is to find a willing body for Topola.
Does it have to be willing?
Yes?
Oh,
Wow.
That's gonna be hard.
Wow, you're worried that I'm going to drink your blood and you just asked me if the body has to be willing?
Yeah, because we're friends. I don't give a fuck about these randos.
Yeah.
But if,
Alright.
I'm sure there's some vampire fuckers on the Rock of Brawl that would probably love this opportunity. We should go search around.
Well,
And we were trying to come up with a contingency plan about what if girl downstairs ends up being evil, and if we can just casually slip Topola inside, that solves that problem.
Oh, yeah. God, you're a genius, Muddy.
But, no, it has to be evil. Oh, Muddy. Like,
I don't, it's not evil, Muddy. It's just, seizing opportunities that are presented in front of you.
At this point, Garangale walks in.
Which one?
Oh, wait.
How do you know?
How does he look at Aurora?
Yeah, do I get
It's-
an overwhelming creepy vibe, or am I
it's
annoyed by them?
It's Ziali, Garangale.
Hello.
Good day. In a
Oh.
very, weirdly pitched woman trying to sound like a man's voice.
How do you do, fellow vampires?
What is the plan, friends?
Hello, my dudes.
We're gonna go back to the Rock of Brawl. You are going to have to submit to a Detect Thoughts tomorrow.
I told you I would.
And then we're gonna, we'll go from there,
I see.
Do you
And-
have, a plan to, retake your empire? Just wondering, just in case, because, we don't really, go... Well, we do go into things blind a lot of the time, but, ideally, when it comes to taking over an entire empire, we would very much like to have some detailed plans worked out.
There is an underground network headed by several Mercane.
The
And
Mercane Agency?
you know of them?
Aren't they they're on the Rock of Brawl.
Oh yes, that backwater port. Yes. I believe they have a. Yeah, I believe they have a storefront.
Just a question. Are you guys do you know the Eladrin that kind of run the Rock of Brawl?
No, the Eladrin. Really? My family runs the Rock.
Are all Eladrin related?
The ones that I know.
I mean, if all Eladrin are related, then yes, your family runs the Rock of Brawl.
I mean, how many do you know?
A dozen or so.
Wait, does that mean you all just kind of fuck each other? That's fucked up.
I mean, it is traditional to marry your cousin, but no.
Oh my god. I'm gonna look at Maudit.
Hey, I am not from her fucked up backwater planet.
They probably were like, oh, look at this one. We gotta freshen up the gene pool.
I'm sorry, backwater planet? The Empire controls hundreds, if not thousands, of star systems.
Yeah, and yet
I don't know if you know this, but like
nobody's
from like
fucking heard of you.
we're from like Faerun, man. We never heard of you.
I see.
We're from the Feywild. Me and Maudit.
Huh, Mother mentioned
What's an
the
emperor?
Feywild.
I don't know. That means nothing.
Yeah, you guys got a circus? I bet you don't.
We have many circuses.
Yeah.
Not like the ones we're talking about, though.
Yeah, you
Things
have
get
many
fucking weird there.
lowercase circuses.
I see.
We're talking about the circus.
Well,
Emphasis.
Garrett, is there... Can I speak freely here?
Sure.
Garen Gale was supposed to was supposed to sell me to a fleet, and there was supposed to be a rebel fleet somewhere. Do you know anything about this?
I thought that Garingale was the rebel fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I think.
Do you see this look come over her face like, oh, I'm fucked? No. Let's go talk to the Mercane.
Okay, like the agency.
Yes.
We can talk to like
Cadmiel is the Mercane agency, correct? DM.
Cadmiel works for the McCain Agency.
Oh yeah. We know a guy. He's kind of an asshole, but you know, capitalism. Am I right?
She might not.
Is this?
Oh, yeah.
Is this person a celestial?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's good.
I really don't know who runs the Mercane Agency, but my understanding is that their cause is aligned with mine. So I would love to speak to whoever's in charge.
Oh yeah, they're like really into like freeing like everyone or whatever.
Yeah, it's like their thing, or at least it's his thing. Well, I mean, it's one of his things. How did it become your thing?
Well, I don't support the enslavement and destruction of innocent species. That's repugnant.
Well, I mean, obviously, but like, how did you even learn the word enslavement?
Yeah, like
Well-
obviously you probably were like indoctrinated. Like what made you? What was your moment? What was your catalyst?
When my mother created the clone army and learned that
I'm gonna look at Buddy.
that these symbiotes could be used as fuel.
Deet.
That doesn't make sense.
She specifically doesn't look at Maudit when she says that.
Hey, it's not this timeline, because in this timeline, I learned about that a year ago.
Maudit, give me another perception check.
Oh my god.
20.
Erica is like coiling around her legs.
What's that about?
Just kind of like rubbing up against her legs and button heads.
Erica, don't be a traitor.
Erica, she doesn't have food.
Erica comes right back over to you as soon as you say that.
Erica, she's not food.
Yeah, that was my next sentence. It's like, also, she is not food yet, so like, come here.
All right, you... Hiccup plunges her hands into the gel. Is there anything else you want to do before you start the trip back to the Rock of Brawl?
So about that corn situation, are we ERGOT? Are we LSD? Yeah. I mean, how much time do we have to kill before we get back there?
You've got, it was 2 days. So 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back.
Oh, we could easily, I think we should have a group trip. And I think it might bring us together. And maybe get on the same page. Do you guys want to do LSD on the drive back?
I need to focus on driving.
Yeah, good call.
Aurora's like,
And we need-
shit, yeah.
We need somebody whose head is not in a helmet watching our guest.
Garen Gale says, oh, I guess that means me. Fine, I'm in.
So either one of our crewmates or Bob. So crewmate.
They were all back. Bob was kind of the one. So Bob says, fine, I will stay. I will be the designated watcher of the driver. He looks at it. Yeah, okay, yes. Is there anything you want to discuss on the way back, or shall we call it and we'll pick up here next time?
Just like life and everything, man. Like,
yeah, like the corn.
Yeah.
It's all about the corn.
Need I say more?
Aurora's like on her
corn.
knees, digging her hands through the dirt.
I mean, you know, it's like our sister or mother.
You ever just like lay in a pile of corn? That feels good.
And of course,
You can
by the
rub
way,
it,
you guys are all tripping
eat
balls, and Hiccup, since Hiccup is wearing the spell jamming helm, can communicate telepathically with all of you.
Oh,
So
hell
I'm not even
yeah.
high. These are just my internal thoughts.
That said, Aurora lays down on the corn, and she's like, hey guys, check it out. And she just dissolves into mist.
Oh.
A few minutes later, she coalesces somewhere else. She's like, that was really cool.
What's that feel like?
Misty.
Amazing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really?
Oh yeah. I can Misty Step. I imagine it's the same thing.
Huh. Do you discorporate?
I think so. I think that's how that works. I don't know.
Cool.
I just do it. It's not actually a wizard thing that's just like that's just being in the Feywild thing.
And she's just sitting there now on the deck, looking at her hands, going, I can see through my hands. And honestly, like, they keep turning to mist and back, and she can see through her hands.
Oh my god. I think Aurora's had enough.
Yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to ask Ziali while you're tripping balls?
I kind of was hoping she would trip balls and just start talking about some stuff.
I mean, she'll answer any questions you want. She's like, I have nothing to hide. I want to help you if you help me. Our interests are they coincide. We want the same things. If you want to free the symbiotes from, and she goes off into space and then comes back. I need to take the throne back so I can issue the order that we don't use them as fuel anymore.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable talking to you when I'm fucked up and I can't have Maudit tell me what to do, so I'm going to retire and go stare at my hands in a different room now.
And she says, oh, by the way, this makes me really sad. I think the only way to get my throne back is to blow up this, well, to explode Xaryxis. So we're going to have to blow up a star.
Yeah, I don't think we're probably going to do that, though.
Well,
To blow
Think
up
you-
a star?
think we're gonna have
Can you
to.
do that? I think that that's probably not like possible. I think stars usually just blow up on their own, right?
Well, we can do it from the astral font in the Temple of Light,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
which
How would
is
we
in the
do it?
Imperial Fortress that orbits Xaryxis.
Imperial Fortress. Oh wow, you're just giving all kinds of information, huh? We just needed this is what we were doing. We just needed to give you LSD.
Exact.
But I think we're going to need an army to get there.
So we want an army so we can blow up Xaryxis from a
Performing a
wow.
ritual at the astral font in the Temple of Light. And as she's doing this, right, since she is a wizard tripping on LSD, she starts just kind of waving her hands, and she's using illusion magic, and it's appearing in front of you. You know, the star exploding and a huge orbital fortress on a moon orbiting this huge fortress. Looks like from the outside, it looks like a pyramid. And then as she kind of manipulates it and zooms in, you realize it's some sort of magical force shield over a huge castle on top of a moon.
Oh, a moon.
Yep.
Going to a fucking moon, guys.
I kind of thought it would be a moon if it was orbiting Xaryxis.
That's no moon.
like there's a lot, like there's so many like Star Wars, Star Trek, and tropes in this campaign. But
You
anyway,
think moons are actually made of cheese?
no, I do not. But it is one of the tastes that you can taste when sorry.
Right. Yes.
Well, just
All
ruin
right.
all of my dreams and fantasies.
Oh my god. All right, on that note, we're going to end a little early tonight because this is a good stopping point, and we will arrive back at the Rock of Brawl next game. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hell yeah. That's perfect.
Excellent. All right, let me change the music over, and let us start with Senzan, who looks very tired. So
Yeah. I'm so existential. I got nothing. Corn, deep thoughts. It's very chill. I liked it. I was just vibing and listening. It was absorbing. It was nice.
Yep.
That's it.
Like you've been here, you've been out a little bit, so you know you got to learn what's going on and
Yeah.
just take it all in.
Yep.
All right, cool. How is how is Zinzan feeling about the fact that you know, right at the end it was just a tripping balls bombshell, but you might actually have to blow up a star.
Yeah, she's kind of assuming that was a euphemism or like a play on words. That's not sinking in yet. Like, yeah, right, okay.
All right, cool. Hiccup.
Well, you know, I'm a little disappointed with Aurora, but I'm not her fucking mom. I don't care. Whatever. You know what? We're gonna take things day by day at this point. I feel like we kind of have to. If I think about going to the moon and blowing up a star, I'm gonna start hyperventilating and freaking out a little bit. So we're gonna take it day by day and chill out. I'm definitely. I think I probably should also do acid with everyone else at some point when I'm not driving, because we need to. I am the deity right now. But once we get to the Rock of Ball, we're gonna do it. It's fine.
On her way to bed tonight, Hiccup hears chanting from Bob's room, and all hail Hiccup! All hail Hiccup!
I am pleased with this development. This is everything's going according to plan.
All right, Pepsi. How's Pepsi feeling about what happened tonight?
Pepsi is a little perplexed. Pepsi was really hoping that her new bow could answer the next problem she came across, and that just didn't work out. This kid shit is weird and complicated, and there's a reason none of us have kids. So she's annoying and strange and aggressively like just not able to read the fucking room sometimes, I don't see how she is descended from Muddy. It just doesn't track. But tried to get her fucked up and that seemed to work. Other than that, just really psyched that Muddy is just such a robust creator and grower of excellent products and services. They're just wonderful. Oh.
Has Pepsi dealt with in any way, or does she also think that Ziali is joking when she says, we're going to have to blow up a star?
Oh, that bitch is crazy. I think she is really thinking we're going to do that. And no, madam, I am not doing that. That is pretty fucked. I mean, maybe I will, but like, let me get through this first LSD first and see. We'll see.
All right.
I'm not loving that. She sounds insane. Fuck that shit.
All right, Maudit. How's Maudit feeling about tonight?
I clearly missed something.
Oh, you did. As you were tripping balls, Ziali started talking about, well, I think in order to take back the Empire, we're gonna have to blow up Xaryxis. You know, the star that the Imperial Fortress orbits.
That's a choice. You know, more power to you, I guess.
All right, in general, how is Maudit feeling about tonight?
She doesn't super like this kid, and she's offended that this girl keeps being like, "Ugh, that's so my mom," because everything she says could not possibly come out of a child raised by her. Look how well behaved Erica is. Look how in tune with nature Erica is. Like, and look how not spoiled Erica is. And then look at this fucking upper middle class princess who's just like, ugh, my mommy didn't say I loved you enough.
I love that you're comparing your daughter to a bug.
Well,
I'm just giving you shit, dude.
which one's more likely to have spent more time with me?
Fair point. All right, anything else?
I have concerns for our friends' life choices, but you know, sometimes we have to let people make decisions in their 20s and 30s or their elfin equivalent and be there for them when they need to make different choices as a direct result later down the line.
How long do Eladrin live?
They have the same lifespan as elves, so they enter mid-adolescence at 50 and choose their adult name at 50.
Got it. So, you know, you'll be around in 150 years when Aurora has problems with her life choice.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Let me go back to the main roleplay. Anybody have anything they want to add? I will remind people again, go download and catch your ill repute. Ella, where can we find it?
Find it at illreputepodcast.com.
Yay.
So, I think if you go to elladarling.com, it just is my link page, so you can find ill repute or OnlyFans or whatever else bullshit I have up in there. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But check out the podcast. It's really awesome. Subscribe to it and tell your smart friends about it, because smart people like it. Like, my smart friends love it. So tell your smart friends and your hot friends.
Cannot recommend.
Hot people like it too.
Why not tell everybody?
Yeah, I'm just saying, statistically. But sure. You want?
All right, cool. And Myriad, will you be streaming later on this evening?
No, I'm actually going to take the night off, but I will be streaming tomorrow and Wednesday.
Excellent.
Woo!
Yay.
All right. On that note, we will see everyone in 1 week's time, where hopefully we will all be back on the Rock of Baral and try to figure out how to get someone their throne back.
Wait, I wonder how many terms into an abortion that would be.
We'll just use late term abortion here.
Yeah.
We'll just like say.
Oh my god, I love you guys.
Balls.
Balls. On that note, balls. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Good night.
Balls.
Pick up watching.